Tekashi 6ix9ine's mom got held at gunpoint in his house because people were looking for him again. That sounds like a familiar theme in his life. Let's use that to learn how to rectify a birth chart. Kidnapping, that's 12th house theme, okay? Confinement. So if he got kidnapped in 2018 and now his mom is getting kidnapped, think what cycle. This is going to be like an outer planet going into a sign and about to leave a sign, because in the early degrees and then the late degrees, you like return back to the themes, right? So what planet changed signs in 2018? Uranus. And it just dipped back into Taurus for its final little thing. So this sounds like it's connected to the Uranus cycle. When he was kidnapped before, Uranus was within 2 degrees of his natal Mars there, okay? So let's say Taurus, we want to put that at the 12th house. Now, if we did that, his mother's ruled by the moon. What house would that put his mom at? That would put his mom in the 8th house. She was held, kidnapped, Neptune, that's, false imprisonment, Neptune in his house, 8th house, shared resources. Sounds right. Let's check it out. So what time can we use to put Taurus in the 12th house? Fun fact, 8 a.m. is the most common birth time in the United States. 1 in 15 people were born at 8 a.m. because of scheduled C-sections. If we put 8 a.m. as the birth time, Taurus is in his 12th house, and that puts Venus conjunct his ascendant. Venus conjunct ascendant means he makes his money off of himself. Also that he has kind of a likability factor, and like he's kind of attractive. And that's a weird thing about him, because nothing about him should be attractive, but yet somehow he does still kind of have that aura. That also makes his first house Gemini. Gemini is the sign that's associated with things like singing, rapping, okay? Because it's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is communication. So we check some other things here, okay? He's coming up on a Saturn return, Saturn in his 11th house, Aries, ruled by Mars, the masculine. This means a lot of his karma and the lessons that he has to learn in life are delivered by groups of men, okay? Like that he is associated with. And a lot of times this is trine Pluto. It's through violence in one-on-one relationships. And this is Sagittarius, a house ruled by Jupiter in expanding energy. It is 8th house there, square his nodes, okay? So this is like a big theme of his life. Seems true. Now, unfortunately for Tekashi, regardless of whether he was born at 8 a.m., his Mars, Saturn, and Uranus, this is where they are, and his Pluto. This outer planet alignment that we're having this year, crazy never before seen, is hitting all the malefic energies in his chart. He's